In this video, we will demonstrate the creation of user accounts in CAPPM. The access rights that are required to create a new user in CAPPM are administration authorization, resource navigation, and resource create. While resources can be created in two ways, the best practice is to create the user account from the administration menu. The second method is to create the resource from the home menu. User accounts from the administration menu will have a user ID and password immediately and are active in the system unless otherwise modified by the administrator. Now, let's see how to create a user account from the administration menu. Hover over the administration menu and click on the Resources link under the Organization and Access section. This page displays a list of all available resources in the system. Click on New. In this page, enter Smith in the last name field and Adam in the first name field. Fill in the username as A. Smith. The resource ID should also be A. Smith, and password based on business rules. The Force Password Change checkbox should be checked if the CAPPM administrator wants the user to change the password upon the user's first login. The email address text box requires a valid email address so that system notifications reach the user without issues. By default, employee type is populated with employee. It can be changed as needed. The status field defines whether this user should be active, inactive, or locked. The active status indicates that the newly created user can log into the system with the new credentials. Time zone, locale, and language are to be set based on the user's geographical location. Also, the Set to Current Timesheet option should be checked if the user has to view the current timesheet when logging into CAPPM. By default, the Resource Manager field is populated with the username who created the resource. Let's select Andre Agile by clicking on the Browse icon corresponding to the Resource Manager field. Click the Add button. For Company, click on the Browse icon and a pop-up window will appear with a list of available companies. Select Xers from the list and click on Add. Click on Save and Continue. In this page, under the Organization Breakdown Structures section, click on the Browse icon to get the list of resource pool units. Select All Groups and click on Add. Notice that there is no entry under the Partition Membership section. This is because this user is not yet associated with a custom CAPPM partition. More details about CAPPM partitions will be discussed later. Now, click on Save and Continue to navigate to the next tab, which is Groups. In this tab, created users can be added to any security group. The security group should have just enough visibility for the user to complete their day-to-day activities. By default, every newly created CAPPM user will be added to the Basic Group for User Access security group. This group provides a basic set of security access rights required for accessing the CAPPM tool. Click on Add. Filter for the group Project Manager and click on Add. This will enable Adam Smith to perform project manager activities in CAPPM. Click on Return. Enter Smith in the last name field and click on the Filter button. We can see the newly created user in the filtered list. To learn more, refer to the following topics: Creating and maintaining resources, User setup, and create a role.